Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Joey. I want to talk to you guys really quick, if I can. I wanted to ask you guys, um, when you sit down and you quiet your mind, what thoughts are you telling yourself? What do you tell yourself on a daily basis? Like, let's say when you're driving to work, when you're driving to the store, when you're walking down the streets, or when you're just chilling at home. What are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself things like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't have that. I will never be this. I will never be that. I will never achieve this. I will never achieve that. Or do you tell yourself, oh yeah, I can have anything I want to have. Um, I'm a valuable person. I'm beautiful. I have what it takes. I'm a successful person. You know, I'm a loving person. I'm lucky. Whatever it is that you ask yourself, like, what it is that uh, what does your mind tell you? What does your mind tell you? Is your mind like a cheerleader? You know what I'm saying? Or is your mind like a hater? When we want to manifest the things that we want in our lives, we got to make sure that our mind is a cheerleader. And if your mind is not a cheerleader, you got to beat it into submission. Okay? Beat it into submission. Hit it over the head. I'm not telling you guys to hit yourself over the head, but it's like, you got to make sure, because a lot of times that when we want to manifest things, ourselves, we can be our own worst enemy when it comes to things that we want to manifest. Because, like, we can sit there and say, I want to be a millionaire, but then turn around and, like, our mind is telling us, bitch, you ain't going to be no millionaire. You're never going to be a millionaire. You're going to be a thousandaire. I know that's not a thing, but you ain't even going to be a thousandaire. You ain't even going to be 100aire, and whatever. But it's like, you got to ask yourself,
Curious about where you are.
yeah.
I'll keep on down low.
All right, thank you. But there was a guy that works in the building next to me. Well, we work for the same company, but yeah. Anyways, but it's like, you got to ask yourself, like, what is it that you're telling yourself? What is it that your mind is telling yourself? What is that chatter, that mental chatter, telling you? On a day-to-day basis, are you saying, you can do, you can have, I will have, I do have? You wanna you want because you want to get back. You want to make it to where your mind is telling you I can, or not I can't have, but it's like you want to gradually go from I can have to I do have, or I'm experiencing right. Oh damn, I'm experiencing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if it already is, as if you're already living out what it is that you want to manifest right now. Is like, you got to make sure that you're telling yourself this on a daily basis, and you're allowing yourself to feel what it feels like. It's kind of like tricking your mind, tricking your mind to play the game that you want to play. A lot of time with, like, the way that we grow up, and the way that we're conditioned, the way that we are groomed per se, or programmed, it's always kind of like programmed out of fear, like fear-based programming is like, we need to come out of that. If we want to evolve and change or switch up the game in our lives, if we want to experience a different type of life, or have different experiences in our lives, we have to change that. We got to start taking control of what we focus on, of the people that we focus on who we keep around us, what they're telling us, what they're saying to us, and also what we're saying to ourselves. That's the most important thing too. It's like, are you a cheerleader or are you a hater? And I think that's that's like a crime, to yourself. I was gonna say a crime to humanity, but hey, it might be for some of y'all, but that's like a crime. It's like you beating yourself down, you being your own worst enemy, you, like, stopping yourself from being great. You stopping yourself from going after opportunities, from speaking to that person on the street, from walking up to that girl and asking her for her number, for walking up to that dude and asking him for his number, or whatever. You're stopping yourself from achieving and receiving. The universe is so abundant. There's so many blessings that are out there waiting for us all. But it's like, are you willing to get yours? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody put like money into a bank account and then you never withdraw it. Like money in the bank account for you, and you got a card, but you never activate the card. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to start activating our cards and making those withdrawals. You know, sometimes I don't know where this stuff be coming from at the moment. I don't know where it be coming from, but it's like you got to activate that card. You know what I'm saying? Dial that number up, punch that card number in and activate that mofo and start spending. It's time for you to start receiving abundance, okay? And it's time for you to start unblocking, like, stop unblocking your blessings, you know what I'm saying? And it's time for you to stop being your own worst enemy. It's time for you to stop being the person who's stopping yourself from receiving, you know? I know sometimes fear can take a hold of our lives, take a hold of our minds, but we got to come out of that. You know, there's a few things. There's a lot of stuff that I'm still like kind of like apprehensive about that I'm working on because we're all a work in progress. But there's a lot of things that I used to be afraid of, but the way that I got out of it is like I just did it anyways. I just was like, okay, let's say if I'm afraid of public speaking, if I go up in front of the group with a speech or whatever, I'm gonna have to do it. You know, I can't like not do it at that moment. It's like once you step your feet in, you know, you got to go the rest of the way. You can't like back out. So you got to like put yourself in positions to where you can't back out. Where it's like, you know, you jump out, you know, up on the stage, and it's like it's time to perform. You ain't got no other choice. You know, that's where you got to have yourself. That's where you have to put yourself. You know, when it comes to things that hold you back. You know, when it comes to things that hold you back with fear, when it comes to like that talk that's beating you down, also is like your mind can tell you, no, you can't do whatever, and then you should turn around and say, yes, I can. You know, say it out loud. Don't worry about who's around you. Yes, I can. Play like you're on your phone. You know, ain't nobody. They ain't gonna think you crazy. But yeah, like say yes, I can. You know, or if it says if your mind says, oh, you're never gonna find a good job, and say, yes, I am gonna find a good job. I'm working a good job right now. You know, I'm working the job of my dreams right now, and it feels great. It feels awesome. I feel awesome. You know, I feel blessed. You know, you gotta pep it, uh, pep it up like that, or pep yourself up like that. You know. Let me see how many minutes I got here. But yeah, you gotta like pep yourself up. You know, like that, and make sure that you're bigging yourself up. Make sure that you're hyping yourself up. Put your own battery in your back, you know? Don't wait for somebody else to do it. You know, if you wait for somebody else to put that battery in your back, you'll never get it. Or they'll be giving you them cheap dollar store batteries. You know, you gotta get we want the energizers. What are the other ones called? I don't know, hell. Energizers. We want that everlasting, you know, battery. We want the rechargeable ones also too, you know, so that you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. You know, we want the best that we could get, and I want the best for you guys too. Okay, I want the best for y'all. And I know I'm not posting too many videos these days when it comes to readings, but I'm gonna try to pick it back up whenever I can and talk to you guys too, whenever I can. But I wish you guys all the best, and I want the best for you guys, and I hope you guys want the best for yourselves too. Much love and light to you all. I'm about to hit the road and get back on doing what I do, okay? Take care. Ciao.